Wasting time trying to figure out how many balloons you need for your classic balloon decor, I have a quick and easy trick and calculation that will help you figure out how many balloons you need for your classic balloon decor arches and columns. Calculation is based off of quads inflated to 8 inches. Obviously, if you need something bigger or smaller, be exact, but you'll at least have a starting point. You will have to do some math. I hate math too, but you'll be fine. It's easy. Now, if you write this down, you only have to do this one time. If you're like me and forget, you have to measure every once in a while, but I'm gonna tell you some facts and then you go from there. So a classic column generally for me goes on a lampstand if it's indoor. This pole is 5 feet. This is an old column, doesn't have all the quads. A 5-foot column stand like this takes 10 quads. It can take 11 if you're smushing them down, just depends. A 5-foot column stand takes 10 quads inflated to 8 inches. You write that down. So now that we know that 10 quads fill up about 5 feet of space, we know that there's 2 quads per foot. So say you want to make a column that is 8 feet tall instead of 5 feet, you would just do 8 times 2, which is 16, so 16 quads. Because we know that every foot of stand, you will do 2 quads. So it doesn't matter how big of something you're making. If it's 20 feet, 20 times 2 is going to take 40 quads inflated to 8 inches each. Well, now you're like, well, I don't know how big my arch is or how many feet my arch is. This is where you're gonna have to do some work here. You have to go get a measuring tape and you have to measure your PVC. You know what you know. To figure out how many quads your arch takes, we're just gonna measure the PVC, or if you already know it, that's better, but we're gonna measure the PVC, each piece. Okay, so my large arch, which is approximately 12 feet wide by about 10 feet tall, is 22 feet total PVC, which is 3 pieces of PVC totaling 22 feet. So if I times that by 2 quads per foot, it's 44 quads. Now 44 quads that are inflated to 8 inches each. You also have to remember too that my arch stand has like a 12-inch pipe on it or whatever, and that's like another foot, so on each side, so it would be another 1 to 2 quads on each side. Questions, let me know. Hope that helps. Bye.